Woman is taking a comfortable hot spring bath. He didn't notice the butcher behind him. As expected, the woman was knocked unconscious and arrested. Sleep until you wake up naturally. The woman then realized that her hands and feet were tied, unable to move. Butcher Zhu dragged a 2-ton hammer and slowly, Then he stepped hard on the woman's back. Now we just have to wait for Butcher Bear to heat up the motorcycle. In a moment, the bear butcher crushed the woman's coconut shell with his car. 2 companions heard the noise and rushed home. But they found a woman whose face was completely changed. The 2 of them were so scared that they ran into the house. The 2 companions in the house sensed the danger. Start looking for the butcher. Unexpectedly, Butcher Zhu suddenly appeared behind them. A man and a woman were knocked unconscious by a box. The woman in red was so scared that she fell into the swimming pool. The middle of the pool is 2 or 3 meters deep. Seeing this, Butcher Zhu did not dare to go into the water easily. The woman thought he was a landlubber. Then I started to greet my family crazily in the water. Unexpectedly, the next second, Zhu the butcher went into the water. The woman finally realized the danger. She paddled hard to escape. Unfortunately, it's too late. Final. Butcher Zhu smashed the woman's pumpkin into pieces with a hammer. The sleeping man and woman finally woke up. I saw Butcher Zhu walking towards me with a sledgehammer in hand. The woman fainted again. The next day, my companions drove over to prepare for a vacation together. As a result, I happened to meet the bear butcher who had not left yet. The woman sensed danger and ran away. He ran all the way, hiding in a nearby abandoned warehouse. Wait until there is no movement outside. The woman dared to get up and leave. Never expected. The bear butcher also squatted behind him for a long time. Finally, the woman was stuffed into the grinder and minced into meat. After Lan Yinv was arrested. He was not killed immediately by the butcher. The 2 companions searched all the way to the butcher's lair. At this time, the butchers are out hunting. Lan Yinv thus successfully broke the hold. There was no danger for the 3 of them to leave. But just at this moment, I heard a cry for help from inside the house. Lan Yinv, filled with compassion, insisted on saving people. With their help, the man was successfully rescued. Just rescued a man. Unexpectedly, I heard a woman calling for help. The 3 of them ran over and took a look. Discover. The poor woman has been tortured beyond recognition. So they just let him go. So the 4 of them planned to leave quietly. There will definitely be an accident next time. When passing by the window, woman accidentally discovered that her face was disfigured. This is undoubtedly a blow worse than death. The frustrated woman grabbed the gun from them. Go get revenge on the butcher. I think I have weapons. Start provoking each other fearlessly. Butcher Zhu heard the noise and came out to fight. The woman confidently pulls the trigger. It turned out the gun was empty. At this moment, the woman regretted wanting to escape. Unfortunately, it's too late. The bear butcher had quietly come behind him. In the end, Butcher Zhu bit off the woman's face. The 2 people hiding nearby ran away when they saw this. The remaining man and woman's legs were weak and they couldn't stand up. So he could only beat the hammer beside him to defend himself. The bear butcher chased all the way and was temporarily blocked by the torch. Butcher Zhu was eating with great enthusiasm. Suddenly, I was knocked unconscious by a woman who stole my chicken. When he woke up again, he was locked up by a woman. To avenge the death of my companions, the woman threw hammer after hammer. The last hammer smashed the pig's head. All the hatred. The woman was about to leave with satisfaction. Unexpectedly, the bear butcher was driven back. Grab the neck. Then the butcher. 10-meter-long machete plunged into woman's mouth. The remaining 2 people asked for help from a passing car. The people in the car thought they were drunk and talking nonsense. Until I saw the butcher with a pig's head and a human body. They then realized the seriousness of the problem. The 2 people in the car told them not to go over and seek death. But the 4 men thought they had weapons in their hands. I want to teach the butcher a lesson. They used all their strength to make the Vio butcher crazy. I fought for an hour. Until everyone is exhausted. But the butcher didn't feel anything at all. Just a slap. I took a picture of the man's face. The bald man still wants to struggle to death. As a result, the butcher broke his hand. Then the butcher crushed his pumpkin with his foot. The fierce long-haired man was confused. Before he could react, the butcher cut his throat. The last one saw this and ran away. The butcher waved his hand and countless bees flew away. The 2 people in the car saw the man and both politely packed lunches. Decisive drive away. But the butcher climbed onto the car right in front of him. The frightened woman slammed on the brakes. Wait until he wakes up. I found out that the girl with glasses had been caught by the butcher. At this moment, the woman felt dizzy. Can't move at all. Finally, the pumpkin in the glasses was picked off. The woman was so scared that she tried to drive away. But the car was damaged and couldn't start. As expected, the woman was dragged out of the car by the butcher. The butcher planned to chop it off with one blow. At the critical moment, suddenly a car came. It turned out to be the man I just rescued. He stepped on the accelerator, crashing towards the butcher. It is thought that the three of them disappeared after that. The butcher seems to have died. A moment later, the man is ready to take the beauty home. I never expected that the butcher would be resurrected again. He pushed the car away with his bare hands. The two limped and tried to escape. The butcher followed slowly behind. Didn't run far. 2 people fell because of the car explosion. The butcher took the opportunity to grab the woman. The man begged desperately, hoping to move the butcher. Little did they know that the perverted butcher had no emotions at all. He killed the woman with 1 knife. Although the man is heartbroken, but in order to save his life, he had to run away alone. The butcher was busy working and